How about the fact that Kotsar took 22 shots in that game, in that win against Mississippi State? That's working your offense through your senior. Again, I've always been a proponent. You've heard me say this, Richard. I think we have too many charges in our game. I thought that was a charge.
Gets to that spot where he's had some success. This time turns it over. Ejike Obina has come in for Vanderbilt. Here is Lawson, goes right at Dessou, but he's called for an offensive foul. Usually those initial player reactions give you a pretty good idea. Offensive foul there.
And the 3 points are good.
Well, he can score in a variety of ways. Impacts the game in a lot of ways.
Second steal.
And RPIs.
Yeah, I was a numbers guy. I always believe what Bill Parcells says. You are what your numbers say you are, so your numbers have to make sense.
Yep.
You don't want to get overboard with it sometimes, which I feel like we do from time to time, but numbers certainly have value. Charles Manning is such an explosive player. Defensively, offensively, you can tell LSU is a different team with him back and healthy.
Triple All-American, third game back from an injury. The pass hit.
Charge there, right, delivers. But South Carolina is so quick. Slow down just a little bit.
Tested three in the corner by Lawson. Dessou.
Love the coaching move here. Three-quarter press just to slow Carolina down.
Go tipped around, Saban lead.
Couisnard. Drive and kick. Lawson. Back iron on the tray. Rebound Alabama. Shackelford. Rare miss for the freshman. Frink cradles the rebound. Under 12 minutes to play. Lawson left it short. Frink taps it up. Gets it back. And is fouled. He missed the second one-possession game. Will Alabama foul? Couisnard to Lawson on a three. Missed it short, and Alabama rebounds, and a quick foul by Lawson. And the bucket, 4-0 Dogs.
He's got to flush that, doesn't he?
What was that? That surprised you?
Yes!
Lawson from downtown off the mark. The rebound controlled by Frink. A couple of point-blank opportunities missed. Tied at 85. Gamecocks with possession.
I want Kotsar to get a look.
Lawson does from the corner. Out of bounds.
If you're going to beat them, you've got to be able to make shots like that and tough shots because they contest everything. Their defense is so packed in.
State out-rebounding the Gamecocks 15-14.
Beautiful jumper by Robert Wood. Both of these teams so good on the offensive glass. Mississippi State's fourth in the country in offensive rebound percentage. When they miss shots, they almost get as many back as they give up. Levesque couldn't make them up close. They rebound 37% of the.
Carolina is not far behind them either.
Alabama on pace for 90 possessions tonight right now and starting to heat up. Javian Davis has been a one-man wrecking crew down low. Lawson on a pull-up. Top floor for the rebound is Herbert. Cannot say enough about that young man's efforts. Frink on the other end. Frink is playing large, and he's got an and one.
If you're going to beat them, you've got to be able to make shots like that and tough shots because they contest everything. Their defense is so packed in.
Be a comeback. Wiley 4-4 from the free throw line.
I like the early tempo for South Carolina, and I like the fact that Auburn is trying to pick that tempo up with full court pressure at every opportunity.
Wow, that one was pinned by McLemore, and then it's picked right back up.
Starting to heat up now in his freshman year. So back-to-back turnovers, Tennessee with the early lead.
That's part of my road recipe for South Carolina. They average less than 14 turnovers a game, but you've got against a Tennessee team that's going to slow it down. Individual player pride. I always looked at the ball as like, you know, your significant other. You can't not let anybody take that from you. You got to hold on to it. Coach can't
Want to pound the glass.
Well, and in particular, Houston, you look at them at plus 12 a game, top 10 in the country. That's how they plan on winning this basketball game today. That's what Coach Sampson talked about.